The longer an idea remains in your mind, the heavier it gets. It ends up in fear, doubt, and excuses. And if you don't end up doing or taking action on that idea, you'll end up living with regret. Another word for that is overthinking. But the problem is overthinking kills momentum. And what you need for success is to build momentum, because momentum is more important than motivation. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about that in a second. So something I like to believe, and I've stuck with for years upon years, is that faith is just taking the first step without seeing the entire staircase. Sometimes the most important thing you can do is take that first step, then the next one appears, and the next one appears, and the next one appears, and you ultimately end up where you're trying to go. Most people think that careful planning and trying to think and be proactive and make all these detailed steps and meticulous steps is actually being careful, but really that's just leading you down the road of perfectionism, and perfectionism is going to be your greatest enemy when it comes to doing anything or achieving anything. The most successful people actually come up with what's called an MVP, which is the minimum viable product, which essentially means like, what's the bare minimum that you can get something that's good quality and ship it, push that out, push it out, push it out. That's why when you see Apple updates like 12.1, 12.2, 12.3, 12.4, 16.1, they're not trying to be perfect like in that next update. They're just trying to update the most important thing, the most critical thing that's good enough to ship, and boom, it's out. And then they build momentum. So you want to fight against perfectionism. That's going to be your biggest enemy. The reason you don't want to listen to those voices in your head, because they're going to talk you out of actually doing the thing. So what you want to do is act before you let those little voices talk you out of doing. Momentum is greater than motivation. You don't want to live your life seeking motivation to get you to do something ever, no matter what it comes to building a product, an idea, applying for that job, getting fit, eating healthy. Motivation waxes and wanes. Every day you wake up and you have a different level of motivation. But with momentum and routines, that's when you can achieve stuff. Taking action every day, no matter what you're feeling motivation-wise, will help you build momentum, and through momentum and through action, you will see success and you will break through. When you're doing, you're learning. The more time between different steps that you take towards your goals, you're actually skipping critical learning moments. The more you do and iterate, the more you're gonna learn. You're gonna have to learn on the job. There's nothing that you're gonna do or embark on in which you will not have to learn once you've started. So just get it out the way. Do it. Boom, 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 boom. Learn as fast as possible. Fail as fast as possible. Fail forward. Fail fast and fail forward into your next breakthrough. I'm gonna leave you with this. The best companies and the most successful people have one thing in common. They go and they go and they go. They go, learn, repeat. Go, learn, repeat. Go, learn, repeat. Again and again and again. And that's how you do it. The faster you act, the sooner you get to success. Fear grows in silence. Confidence grows in motion. If you think something in your mind, just go ahead and do it.